Chena. Good morning, ma'am.
Hi, good
Josephine.
morning, Josephine. We are running here and there, so we couldn't
Yeah, 1 minute,
meet.
ma'am. I will give this live to other person. தம்பி இப்படி ஃபோக்கஸ் பண்ணி கொடுக்கணுமா? You people are going to participate in that. ஓகே ஓகே இல்லை எனக்கு யாராவது ஒருத்தர் எனக்கு இது லைவ் இது போயிட்டுருக்கு தோஸ் வர யார்ட்டையாவது கொடுத்தா சி லைவ் இஸ் கோயிங் ஆன் ஜஸ்ட் கேன் யூ ஃபோக்கஸ் லைக் திஸ் வே இஃப் யூ டோன்ட் மைண்ட் தேங்க்யூ
தெரியுதா?
Thank you so much.
एक कई ஆடுமே யோசிக்கிறேன்.
We are gathered here today to gain invaluable insights and inspiration from individuals who have successfully navigated through the professional world. Now, let us begin the program with traditional Tamil Thai voices, which will be sung by our alumni of Batch 95, Sai Brindama and Bhuvaneshwari ma'am. So now let us all rise for the same. Now, I invite Dr. Manjula Devi, Associate Professor, Department of Pharmacy Practice, to welcome the panel.
Most respected principal, vice principal, dearmost alumni of 95-99 batch and their loving family members, distinguished guests, head of the departments, beloved teaching and non-teaching faculty members, dear student participants and volunteers. A very warm good morning to you all once again in this pleasant morning. On behalf of Alumni Association, College of Pharmacy, SREWMS, it's my proud privilege to stand before you all today and welcome you, the 95-99 batch, for a very special occasion of their 25th year of reunion, REWIND95. As the Secretary of Alumni Association of College of Pharmacy, SREWMS, and a faculty member who had the privilege of teaching the 95-99 batch, this moment is very, very special for me. First and foremost, I extend a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed principal, who has been the cornerstone of our institution for more than 3 decades. As we gather here today, we are reminded of the rich history and strong academic performance of our institution that has built over the years under your great guidance and leadership. Sir, your unwavering dedication, wisdom, and values have been a source of inspiration for both faculty and students. Your guidance has shaped countless lives, and we are deeply honored to have you here with us today, sir. We welcome you, sir. We would like to extend a very special welcome to our beloved and respected Vice Principal, sir, Professor Dr. M. Gopalrao, sir. Your consistent support and encouragement will be invaluable to both faculty and students. Your commitment has greatly enriched our institution. Sir, your presence here today adds immense value to this celebration, and we are honored to have you with us. We welcome you, sir. I would also like to extend a very warm welcome to all our special coordinators of today's program, especially Dr. P. Sarvamani, Dr. Shivakumar, and all other students who have been putting their effort for months together to make it a reality today. They have put a tremendous effort in making this reality, this reunion possible. Your hard work is truly appreciated by all of us, and we welcome you all. In fact, in the journey of education, the bond between teacher and student is one of the most impactful relationships. The bond between dearest alumni of 95-99 batch, we welcome you all and your family members to College of Pharmacy, Sarapianas. I would like to extend a warm welcome to the esteemed heads of the departments and our dedicated faculty members who have joined us today. Your leadership and dedication have played a significant role in shaping the academic environment of our institution. We are grateful for your continued support and delighted to have you with us as we celebrate this special reunion. A hearty welcome to the President of Alumni Association, Dr. A. Sugandhi Madam, and Treasurer, Dr. P. Bharati, and all other executive members of the Alumni Association of College of Pharmacy, Sarapianas. We sincerely welcome all the teaching faculty members as well as all non-teaching faculty members who have created an efficient learning environment in our institution. And with your support in all the ways, today's celebration has become possible. We welcome you all. We are excited to have our talented current batch students as well as all student volunteers. Today is a special opportunity for you all to connect with our esteemed alumni. Their experiences and successes can inspire and guide you in your journey. May this reunion be a source of motivation and connection for you all. I sincerely welcome you all. I sincerely welcome our members of MC, today's MC, Ms. Janani, and also Marian, who will be joining us shortly as the Masters of Ceremony. I once again extend a very hearty, warm welcome to each and every one of you, and let us make this reunion a memorable one. Thanks a lot for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Have a nice day.
Thank you, ma'am, for your earnest welcome. Now, I invite our beloved Principal, Dr. T.K. Ravi, Chief Sergeant, Alumni Association, to address the gathering.
Very good morning to one and all assembled here. So nice to see all of you here for the alumni reunion, REWIND95. And for this, we have on the days all of our esteemed faculty members, our Vice Principal, Professor Christian Sir, Francis Sir, and President of our Alumni Association, Dr. Sugandhi Madam, and all of the HODs and other department faculty members, and obviously today's heroes and heroines, the 95-99 batch students. We have completed 25 years of journey. And my dearmost students, final years, founding group of students, some of the postgraduates, members of postgraduate students, all to witness this important ceremonial reunion of this particular batch. And as our Antara Madam said, on behalf of our Managing Trustee and other management officials, I'm on my personal behalf and on behalf of faculty, I welcome you all for this wonderful reunion. It requires meticulous planning, and they've been doing it because 25 years have gone in this they joined in this institution, and now we have the younger generation. Students are here to witness them, how they have taken the land from our institution and how they made the journey in the field of pharmacy. And when they came back, and they would like to contribute something for the students who are currently studying here. With that interest, they requested me. In fact, the whole thing was organized by them, along with our alumni association and the institution. They've got enough and more to share with you. It may not be sufficient for individuals to say about the journey from Ramakrishna to the present position, both in their personal life and in their professional life. A lot of memories. I was just talking to some of the alumni members who met me yesterday. I've been talking to them for more than 1 hour. And there's a lot of narration. And they also were highlighting how they have positioned themselves. And this particular batch is quite unique. In fact, we all could see them. They are all in the same green uniform they have come today. And precisely should say, this is the color which we had for our building even. When today's colors have been changed. At that time, we are proud of the particular dark green color of the building. The college building and the entire hospital building was having a particular color. It was very unique, and it gives you a kind of prosperity. So I enjoyed the color. And my house members, my wife and others, always they say, we are fond of this green color. Because green is literally, it prospers. No? For prosperity, we always symbolically present this green, and pharmacy is for always the drugs are for cure. Mainly, if it is handled with the person who has got the knowledge of handling the drugs. Otherwise, it can have different shades of color in our life. Illiterate or a person who does not know the importance of drugs and drug-related activity, if he is not clear about it, it can bring in our life red and other colors which signifies a different nature in their life. I'm extremely happy to see the entire crowd, because initially we thought we'd have a small crowd of students over here, but we could, I felt whoever has come here today, they should witness this, because 25 years back, they were also in your position, sitting in the crowd. Today they are elevated, and they have much to share. And they said, initially in one particular meeting, I said, why don't you have it outside? So we are having it outside, something else, but we would like to be here, we want to meet the students. So that's the reason 2 programs were organized. One is for, especially for the student purpose here, and along with the management, they are having it exclusively for them. So their passion towards interacting with you, that should be well appreciated. I think I request all the junior students to give them a round of applause, so that the motivation which they had. The batch was only some 40-50 number, and more than around 40 members are present, and some of them have come with their family here. Initially, when the college started, it was just 30 intake. And the journey we had 50, then 80, and now we have 100 intake. And we have literally have other courses in masters, 6 branches, diploma in pharmacy, and pharmacy programs to provide quality pharmacy graduates to the respective field. So the field is also growing quite fastly. And that's the reason why this kind of bifurcation is taking place. But when they studied here, it was only B.Pharm and diploma, of course. But we did not have diploma in pharmacy at the time. because only we found a small number, so we could interact with them even when they were as students. And majority of them, they used to interact with me personally. I used to have classes for them. And as some of the classes which I take for the junior students, it was a wonderful experience, journey which I had with this particular batch. And always we interact. A couple of them, obviously, we call them also for our programs. One such person is our ceremony and Panayappan and Arsan and others. We always call them. The program Panayappan always he is here. And I thank you for he has grown to such an extent. The ceremony is also grown to such an extent. Booked our name, the respect which they gave, it is immense. Sir, we were sir. So the personality actually is the attraction or attachment what we had with our institution, and that got infiltrated into the other members too. They all voluntarily said they all want to come and meet, and actually we had a very nice time. And to see them, they are all quite angry. Even just they're still, some of them might have okay, okay? And they have come with their family. And there's a lot of changes that take place. Some of them have come from US, some of them have come from Gulf countries, and many of them are from Coimbatore and Tamil Nadu region, Kerala region, Karnataka and others. They all taken this step in the sense they want to come and meet here. So a special thanks to all of them. And this particular session is mainly for students, and I will share my thoughts along with the managing trustee and the next program we arranged immediately after this students interaction program. I want to give more time for the students to interact with you all, how your journey was there, and many of them would like to share their experience with the growth what they had and what the questions they have. And one particular thing which always I say, Ramakrishna Alumni always, not only this particular batch, right from the beginning, all the members, all the students, they try to help the junior members. But the best thing which Ramakrishna has got the privilege to say, the moment you say Ramakrishna, they get immediately attached. And the thing is, we have to tell them that I need this, can you give me a kind of guidance? And this guidance, what they give us, is really perfect guidance. It's more than the WhatsApp or whatever group you have. You talk to them, they give you, guide you properly. They give you this, you should not do it, this you should do it. And that's the reason we have this session for all the students. So thank you all. I'll come back again during introduction time. And thank you my dear students to witness this and have some good interaction during 1 hour or so. So let us again, personally you can have them, contact them, and you can get guidance, especially if you're interested in particular line, and you will have this important journey along with them. They are ready to do something good for you all, and extracting it, taking it from them is for your respect, your responsibility, and we are there to guide you, and we put together, both the journey together, faculty and the alumni and the students together, we march towards success. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Now, the session will be taken off by our alumni, Rajalakshmi Ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Janini. Today is a day to rewind, to reconnect, and to revive, and to celebrate the incredible journey we all have had. And we have gathered here to share and hear the success stories of some of our distinguished alumni who have made remarkable achievements in their respective fields. I remember a quote, "Be a magnet that draws opportunities." So with this, I would like to begin the session. First, I would like to invite Mr. M. Sindhu Ganesh to share his journey with us. He is the founder and CEO of Blacksburg Pharmacy, Christiansenberg Pharmacy, Shawsville Pharmacy, Dives Pharmacy, Solution Pharmacy, and Solutions Medical Supplies, Virginia, USA. Senator, please share your experience with all of us.
Thanks, Madam Chief. Good morning, folks. Good morning, Dr. Reddy, Ms. Walt, Dr. Gopal, Christian, all our faculty. Thank you for having me. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here today to address with you. 25 years ago, I was one of you sitting in the back, probably the last bench. And it's an honor for me to be able to address this crowd. And if I can do it, we can do it as well. Most of the staff we created a lot of headache for them while I was here. And they did help me to get to where I was today. The guidance and what we had has created a lot of unique, successful individuals who have successful careers. We have also our colleagues who have dedicated their life to grow their family and have created successful kids who are in the medical school and engineering school. So I'm honored to be here. I just want to briefly go into two different topics. One is being a community pharmacist and also being an entrepreneur, irrespective of where you are. So, as you all know, we all graduated in 1999. So not okay. Sorry. We graduated in 1999. I ended up moving to Chidambaram to do my master's in industrial pharmacy. Graduated from there in 2021. Then I moved to USA to do my master's again in University of Colorado. Then I worked. Got my certification to be a foreign pharmacy graduate and started being an intern in 2022. So let me give you a brief introduction on how you can be a pharmacist in the USA. There is a lot of barriers for you all to get in and start practicing as a pharmacist. You need to clear your TOEFL exam first. And the next one is to clear a foreign pharmacy graduate equivalency exam, which is not conducted anywhere else but in the country. So you have to find a way to get in there to do the exams. I know some of the folks that got cruise visas and some of them didn't visas to get into the country to do the exam. So once you pass the pharmacy equivalency examination, then you have to have certain amount of hours depending on the state of practice of your internship. Typically it's between 1,200 to 1,500 hours. Once you finish those hours, you will be eligible to take your NAPLEX, which is the National Pharmacy Equivalency Exam, for you to be eligible to practice pharmacy in the U.S. So once you do that, then each state, each individual state has a law exam where each of the state has certain restrictions for how you can practice pharmacy. So you have to pass that. So you get instead of 4 exams that you need to clear, you have to have your language exam, which is the TOEFL. Then you get your foreign pharmacy equivalency exam, which will be the second step. Then you will do the NAPLEX, which is the board examination for practicing as a pharmacist anywhere in the country. And you will do the NJP, which is the law examination, which is specific to each state. So whenever you want to get licensed in a different state, you will end up taking that particular exam again and choosing from the state that you are in to a different state. And I'll be more than happy to answer any questions if you all have any regarding the licensing process. But there's a lot of barriers. It's not as easy, or access is not as quick as people all like to be, but there's still options that we can pursue to help you get there. And the demand of pharmacists is significantly higher. Most of the pharmacists work long hours and long continuous days. The pharmacists who work 20, 30 days in a row, 12-hour days. The demand is there, but there are barriers to take the exam, pass the exam. So any questions on being a pharmacist, please let me know, number one. And I would like this opportunity to let you all know that we had a solid education here at the school, and that's what made who we are today. So I'd like to thank all the staff to what they created us to be. Everything started here at the same campus. I think this is a new facility, but we did most of the stuff before we did us, and this is very good stuff. And anything, I would like to go on what we did to be where we are today. Soon after I started my internship, I started working for a national chain in Virginia. I think the national chain is Rite Aid. There's like 3 national chains that predominantly have a major market share in the whole country. I think CVS holds a major share, and Walgreens does this close second. Rite Aid used to be the 3rd major retailer of chain pharmacy in the U.S. Rite Aid is not as prevalent as it was today. So soon after I started with Rite Aid, I worked for them for about 12 to 13 years. In 2022, I became a pharmacist and worked with them in 2014. And the corporate life is always a particular approach, so I decided to just go on my own and start my own pharmacy. In 2014, we named it as Blacksburg Pharmacy. It's the name of the town that I was practicing as a pharmacist in the U.S. And in 2014, we were an instant success to start out with, since we knew exactly what the market needed. And we were able to fill the gaps and the gap in care in all the ways we can. So we had people from like a 25 radius travel just to get their prescriptions, knowing that everything would be taken care of the way it's supposed to be, and we had knowledgeable staff to answer the questions and give the right information at the time. And we started seeing people who came from far away, but leaving back since the commute was bothering them in solutions once or twice a month, they would come to get their prescriptions. Seeing that we're losing people because of the fact that we had big proximity. So we decided to open up a second pharmacy in 2018, named Fisher's Pharmacy, which is around 10 to 12 miles away from our current pharmacy, which is Blacksburg Pharmacy. And most of the staff trained with us knew our core values before we opened our second location. So we were able to transfer all the knowledge or the consistency of how we deliver the products and the service to the second one. We started doing well in 2018, and in 2019, everything went downhill a little bit because of COVID. And the first 3 or 4 months of 2019 was not that great, but that's when we, as a provider in the healthcare sector, came up as the best resource for the federal government to help all the local population get vaccinated. So we had administered on 30 to 40,000 vaccines in a period of 3 to 6 months. So we were able to help the local health department keep up with the vaccination demand. So that helped us to introduce a lot of new customers in the area. So they started doing well right around like end of 2019, early part of 2020. And we decided to start expanding a little bit to just keep up with the volume, since we still have people who are traveling to get the prescriptions to the other locations as well. So we opened Charleston Pharmacy in 2020 and Giles Pharmacy in 2021. All these have been a real success so far. And in 2022, we opened a long-term care pharmacy, which to service the nursing home and long-term care residents, and we do blister packing and unit dose packaging for those people. And we also want to diversify portfolios. We have English in the startup, which thus new additive manufacturing technology as well, just to have more diversification. And okay, a little bit of praise myself. I was appointed as a board member of one of the leading hospitals in the area for being a resource for our work. And we want a horizontal integration. We are starting to get ready to open a pharmacy which deals with medical supplies. So we have one stop there for all healthcare needs at some point. Currently, we employ 18 pharmacists and 120 pharmacy technicians, 7 billion stroke we have employment for about 120 to 125 people. We do around 50 to 60 billion dollars in sales. The payroll is about $4 to $5 million. For me to advise you all, I don't think I'm there yet, but I'll still tell you this. I've had great people all the time to guide me through the process and help me get to where I am. So realize that you need people to get to where you need to be. So reach out to people and have a relationship with all the seniors, your professors, and everybody's going to guide you right, and nobody's going to guide you wrong. So the people are the first important aspect. And the first 3 to 5 years, try to get good at what you do. Just don't be wavering, don't be doing all that stuff. Just get good at what you do. Then you can start doing better things with what you do rather than changing fields multiple times. And the final thing that I want you to let y'all know that who you are has to be consistent. Try to create a consistency of who you are. And people have or know what to expect from you, good or bad, and just be consistent. Pretty good. And that will help you grow anywhere you are, career-wise, family, anywhere you go. Being consistent and trying to be humble helps you a lot. Thank you for the opportunity, and I'm so thankful that this institution made me who I am today. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Your journey was truly motivational and a testament to values existing for our country. Now I request and invite Mr. Mohammed Sanisha, who is the founder and CEO of Global International Healthcare Private Limited. Give him a huge round of applause.
Hello, good morning everyone. Yeah, I am Shami Mishra, proud alumni of 95-99 batch. Okay, I have completed my B.Pharmacy here at BMS in the year of 1999. After that, I worked in pharmaceutical marketing side. When I got an opportunity to serve for the nation, I worked as assistant sub-inspector, pharmacist in paramilitary medical corps of Asia's biggest paramilitary forces or security force. I worked there in Nepal border, Bangladesh border, Pakistan border, Bhutan border. So I worked there. Along these borders, neighboring country borders. Then I shifted my career to I got an opportunity to work in Qatar. And, I worked as a in between, I completed my pharmacy from Madurai Medical College in pharmacognosy. I worked in Jakarta and I completed my pharmacy. After that, I starting my own company. I opened medical tourism, international medical tourism exhibition company, and medical event management company. To gather our clients all over India, I started the healthcare skills training institute, where we are giving some extra skills to the nursing, paramedical students. Yeah. Actually, apart from the studies, I usually see something more what I see. Actually, what I need to see is observe some different ways. I completed my BCom here, but I gained the confidence and discipline from this institution. And in the marketing field, I got the negotiation skills and effective task completion habits. In paramilitary, as I told already, I learned some more extra Indian languages that helped me in running this international medical tourism business. And I worked in abroad. There also I got a chance of learning some 12 international languages. So just to communicate with patients of Vietnam, patients of Singapore, Sri Lanka, Sinhalese, some extent to meet the patients. Not I cannot actually I cannot elaborate film story to them, but I can communicate to them how to what is the problem, what is the treatment protocol, how to what is the code, and how to take the medicine. Whatever it could be, I can bring that. My team also can manage this. Yeah, actually, I started my career from marketing, and then I worked as in Harvard Medical Code, and I was in the aircraft rescue team. Behind me, there is a heli ambulance. I was in charge of heli ambulance in Kashmir Valley, and now I am into medical tourism. Yeah. Actually, wherever I go, I pick something extra. I met Directors CEO, Mr. Dr. Reddy. He told, you are doing medical tourism, why can't you promote something lab oriented? So I am the first person who launched the diagnostic tourism in India. There was very great initiative, and we got a good number of patients from our neighboring countries. There the thing is, in Thyrocare India, you may know everyone. Actually, in 1,500 rupees, you can do the health checkup with 185 tests. In neighboring country Bangladesh, we have cost 38,900 rupees. So what we did is give that 8,900 to us. We will give you the Shimla Kurma. There are three destinations Shimla Kurma. So we give 2 days, 2 nights, 3 days package and whole body checkup with 3 consultations with the 3 consultants of their own. In case lady patient, then we go for gynecological consultation, and like that we give 3 consultations. Nobody will come alone for tourism. So he or she will bring his or her spouse, then they will bring their children, they will bring their parents. Initially, we used to get 6 2-week legs, actually. If everybody is coming for medical laboratory test, then is something worried about his health. So, any one may need knee replacement, one may need hip replacement, something. In their lifetime, I will be the one who cater the people. So, that's the process, so we launch that one. Actually, what is medical tourism? I want to share the opportunity because almost after completion of pharmacy graduation or even paramedical courses, we know the disease pattern, diseases and kidney because one of robotic engineer. We don't know where is kidney. There's a kidney problem. He used to touch his head and tell kidney problem. But he's earning a very big amount because we are getting about 61 lakh patients in 2023 as international medical tourism. In this year, in 2024, we received, we are expecting 75 lakhs patients from abroad countries. So we are gathering actually the why medical tourism place because most of the countries don't have the infrastructure and care, hospitality like India. So they choose Indian doctors and particularly South Indian doctors. So we are getting, as per Ministry of Tourism statistics, 54% of the international medical tourists comes from Bangladesh, and 50% will be catered by Tamil Nadu hospitals, mostly from Chennai hospitals. And Kerala is doing something good in Ayush tourism, wellness and rejuvenation tourism, and we have got some panel here, 200 hospitals there. So the thing is that they are coming for the treatment and procedure to be done in India because there is no right facility or right waiting time will be more in the US. If you extract the tooth, if you need root canal treatment, they have to pay 5-6 lakhs. And then they have to wait for 3 to 6 months for root canal treatment. Here only within 1 lakh, it comes and take India trip and with root canal treatment, within 1 lakh they will go. So the thing is cost-effective treatment in India and the waiting time is low, so all are preferring India. As you know very well, Delhi is a political hub of India and Mumbai is economical hub of India. Same like Chennai is medical hub of India, and we are proud to say we are in the top 5 countries who provide care to the international community. So there is a good opportunity to excel using our medical knowledge of medical terminology and disease patterns we can easily do this medical tourism thing. So my advice is stay updated and develop some multilingual skills and gain international experience if possible, and network and collaborate with those organizations and to get good business, and focus on soft skills. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All because of Asada gave us this, gave me a good place to be, and I have to tell one thing, for the competitive exam to join in that border security course, I was all India third rank in the first attempt. So because I got good knowledge from this campus, but even in Gulf country also, I cleared my exams in first attempt with just 10 days preparation in first attempt. Because I got a basic knowledge, good basic knowledge from SRM campus, you just better use this one. Thank you, sir. And thank you, Ravi sir, and every vice principal sir, and every staff of our batch. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your accomplishments make us all proud and inspire us to strive for excellence. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Senthilkumar Parameswamy, who is an entrepreneur, scientific communications company. He is the founder and chairman, Biomeds Global. He is the CEO and scientific director, PCOS Diva, founder, non-profit Thrive Humanity, and he is also an executive editor for Kidney Cancer Journal. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Senthil Ganesh to occupy us, as well as to share his inspirational journey with us. Give him a huge round of applause and welcome him.
Very good morning, my dear faculties, friends, and fellow students here. It's fantastic to be back on the campus after nearly 25 years. And today I'm going to give some interesting perspective into the future of pharmacy. That's how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the pharma industry and healthcare alike. And especially I'm going to talk more about the AI and a little about my career path itself. So the rise of artificial intelligence in pharma and healthcare is inevitable. Whether we like it or not, whether we embrace it or not, whether we're gonna integrate into our lives or not. One thing is for sure, AI is going to be truly transforming our lives, both professionally, personally, in the near future and decades to come, So, I think you all already witnessed in the recent years, especially, you can see that AI is really transforming the landscape of the pharmaceutical industry, And this shift is revolutionizing and the pharma R&D especially, and also heralds a role of unprecedented possibilities. But if you look at the real game changer, it's not just about the recent dramatic shift, but if you see the current contemporary happenings, you can see that the real game changer is the massive influence from the pharma industry and also the big techs like IT companies. They are galvanized to work together, aligning themselves and making reshaping the healthcare landscape. So let's look at the current landscape. The rise of AI in the healthcare, especially you see the the leading pharma giants, like name any pharma companies, Roche, Amgen, or whatever, they are putting enormous amount of wealth, their commitment, and their energy into integrating their R&D, especially into their AI technologies, and developing a lot of algorithm-based programs in the healthcare especially. So not only the pharma companies, you also got like a tech companies, big techs, like I mentioned, like Google, Facebook, and whatnot. Everybody is like, they realize the value, like the core value from the AI, and they are also aligning with pharma companies. And interestingly, there are also new biotechs, you can see small biotechs, and exclusive AI companies. What they are doing like currently, you can see the radical shift. You can realize, you can go to the website and check all over. The industry is rapidly transforming. And in terms of monetary contribution and their great deal of interest, if you can see especially not just millions, it's about trillions of dollars are getting into the artificial intelligence, like technologies. So that gives you the greater perspective, what the world is currently going through, right? So the impact of AI, you can see evidently various fields, like starting from R&D, obviously, and you got target identification, molecular simulation, and the healthcare, you can see the enhanced diagnostics, precision medicine, personalized therapy, and you also have like a surgical innovations, operational efficiency. Every sector, core sectors within the healthcare and the pharmacy, you can see the dynamic changes currently. They are readying up themselves, they're keeping themselves, integrating themselves into the various AI aspects and including the data management. So let me just give you some basics. Like most of you are aware that R&D is all about developing a drug. So it takes a great deal of energy and wealth and time commitment, especially. Like we are not talking about 1 or 2 years. It's like 2 decades nearly for genetic-based drugs. You need like a double the time of commitment to develop a drug. So it is like a huge development, like a huge deal of commitment. So, like if I just want to give you my quick snapshot about my career, especially after graduating from, with the pharmacy, I did a master's in biotechnology at Jodhpur University, Calcutta, and then I got a DAAD scholarship. That's from Germany. And I did a doctorate there in the genome biology and the genetic modeling, especially focused on the cancer, drug discovery. And then after 4 years of PhD there, I was invited as a postdoctoral scientist at the MUSC, like the Medical University of South Carolina, USA. And I did like a preclinical studies. Especially there is a fascinating drug discovery aspects. And then after that, it's like another 4 or 5 years. I was doing the preclinical and phase 0, 1A. And then after a decade of preclinical and clinical, early clinical, I was doing like a phase 3 studies. And then I moved into CU industry, that is like a regulatory field. And another 5 years gone, especially dealing with the submissions, US FDA submission. That's like a fairly complex process, extraordinarily time consuming. So that was like it's almost like a 23 plus years of the regulatory approval and drug discovery experience I got there. So it is about. So if you look at the whole process, I re-emphasize this is such an incredible time-consuming process, starting from target identification. I think most of you are familiar with that. I don't want to overwhelm you with a lot of science here, but it takes like a lot of effort there. So what we got here, this is like it's happening through the history, like we see there. So now the AI is dramatically changing the landscape. So we have like if you think about, let me give you a different perspective. So our body, Homo sapiens body is like a profoundly complex, the wondrous mission in the entire universe. So if you got a level, you got like thousands of macromolecules, proteins, all like targets. If these molecules which are not operating perfectly, you got to engage with the perfect handlers, like the perfect tracks, without having a striking balance with all other. Yeah, I got a notice here. Okay, that's the crux of the whole thing. So it takes a great deal of, you got to precisely target those systems. So you have to start with the thousands of drugs, and you go with that, and then you just layer around with the one or two, which are like it's going to be a blockbuster drug eventually, and of course you're going to have $1 billion eventually. That's a beautiful point. So you have, especially I was dealing with AI in the cancer field, you have a lot of algorithms and all those things. So I'm going to cut through that apart. And then you can also, it's clearly evident, you can see that AI in particular, oncology research, the number of journals are really high. And then I will quickly go through the precision and personalized medicine. So what we are doing now, you have diabetes, hypertension, all those, and then what we say, millions and millions of patients are having similar issues. So we give one pill, the same hypertension, so millions. It's not pretty. So the personalized medicine is like a just tailor-made, especially to each and unique individual. If they got some genetic matter, so we are just arranging, like making the drug exclusively for every one. So that makes a precision medicine, that means no side effect, no issues. So A is of course changing terms, and I don't want to get details. And what we got, the previous drug repurposing, it's kind of a lateral thinking, you know. You got like you repurpose the existing one and apply. FDA is really kind of key. So they are approving this kind of repurposing the existing one and changing the indication basically. So that's, you got a network of intelligence, like a human intelligence is applied to the computer processing speed. So you have a lot of harnessing the benefits, and then you got like I have weights here, you can already most of you are aware that. And so the most important part here, right? You got how the AI is impacting our career. Okay. So I got both news, good news and bad news. Let's say I know AI is, there are a lot of talk about AI is compromising our career score. So you have the bad news. Let me start with the bad news. Like in the near future, 85 billion of jobs, healthcare jobs are compromised. But the good news, it's not done yet. You have a new jobs, new opportunities, scope with a technology. So it's not like a completely negative perspective of what we perceive like it's going to happen in the near future. So that is the career perspective I want to give you, the younger students. You have to equip yourself, okay? That's very important, with the latest approach. Predominantly the AI going to rule our lives. So you got to take care of that. The gone are the days you just dealing with the textbooks and go through the same approach. You got to reinvent yourself. So that's very important in the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. for the future pharmacists, I list you here with hundreds of fields, subspecialties. You can go through it. I mean, if you want to reach out to me, I can guide you through all this. So I want to end up with some of the philosophical principles, career principles with you. I mean, most of you may agree with it. It may not work out for some of you. So for young budding pharmacists, I want to emphasize one thing clearly. Dream big. Dream big, aim high. May not work, okay? It may not give you but that is still good for you. You will go to places. It may be that the purpose may be different, you have a different goal sets, but this will lead you to different places. So you don't want to be locked in this, right? You want to have like a better dream and aim high and go to places. That's one thing. So forge your own path, the next one. Okay. You have to craft your thing. Our wonderful faculties can show you the path, but you are the one walk there. You have to design your own career. Okay? And then I see, the current, our younger generations having small ideas, but they are all over. So I would say that when you start your career, you have to be in depth, like in a particular field or 2-3 fields you choose, and develop your skills up there. You don't want to be all over. You are not an encyclopedia, okay? You will be eventually, but for now, just get into the basics, good, in depth, and then when you are in the mid-career and senior levels, you will be all over. That's fine. And then, I already emphasized, never stop reinventing yourself. The world is really different. You don't want to be in the comfort zone for 50 years. I just want to do the same thing. No, you got to be. And of course, learning is lifelong, okay? You just want to bear around with your textbooks or your career and your work. It's a lifelong learning. And then what I would say, when you are in the early and mid-career, the very important thing is develop the network. Communicate effectively, smartly, okay? That's very important. And then, what I would say, the very important thing, a lot of us would say one thing. Everybody's targeting about the aim with the personal life eventually when you become a CEO. I don't unfortunately the early career stick with professional only, but you have to strike a balance. And more importantly, I would say that the satisfied life is much better than successful life. Success is defined and they just pursued by the society. Okay? But the satisfaction is your own. It is like an inner satisfaction. That's very important. And then if you could, when you are big, when you are like a big, you get into the field and then you try to impact the lives. That's all that matters, right? That's all. Thank you. Thank you. Giving the wonderful opportunity and faculties. Hopefully we will get that day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Satyakumar, for your inspirational speech. Your session on artificial intelligence was mind-blowing. Thanks a lot for your inspirational speech. Next, I would like to invite Mr. Harrison, who is the Senior Manager, Workard. So now he will...
Make it short because already the trustee is coming to India next day. So I am in marketing last 25 years. I came from small village, Tamil area, Tamil medical university. So this was one side of local very company. This was marketing in the entire south. மார்க்கெட்டிங் மார்க்கெட்டிங் போகணும். சும்மா கொஞ்சம் நாள் பேசாம வந்து மார்க்கெட்டிங் பண்ணா ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகிடும். இது மீதி எல்லாரும் சொல்லலாம். நெக்ஸ்ட் இது வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அந்த வெரி லைன் வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 1 or 2 years நீங்க வந்து ரெப்ரசன்டேட்டிவ் போயிட்டு இருப்பீங்க. அதோட சேலரி வந்து almost 3 to 4 5 lakhs வரைக்கும். நல்லா ஒர்க் பண்ணீங்கன்னா நெக்ஸ்ட் 2 years ல you can become regional manager, zone manager, mid level manager. So அதோட உங்களுக்கு வந்து 50 lakhs வரைக்கும் சேலரி இருக்கும். நெக்ஸ்ட் வந்து highest position, that is database level DGM. அது வந்து 40 lakhs 50 lakhs வரைக்கும் சேலரி இருக்கு. நீங்க உங்களுக்கு எப்படி எவ்வளவு சீக்கிரம் கேல்குலேட் பண்றீங்கன்னா அந்த அளவுக்கு மார்க்கெட்டிங் வந்து என்ன எக்ஸ்போர்ட் பண்ணி இல்ல ஹேண்டில் பண்ணி. நெக்ஸ்ட் இது கீழ பாருங்க ரெப்ரசன்டேட்டிவ் பீரியட். இது ரெண்டு வழி இருக்கு. ஒன்னு வந்து நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரெப்ரசன்டேட்டிவ் 2 இயர்ஸ் ஒர்க் பண்ணி அப்புறம் ஏரியா மேனேஜர் ஒர்க் பண்ணி அப்புறம் ரீஜனல் மேனேஜர் அப்படியே கீழ் வேலைக்கு போகலாம். நெக்ஸ்ட் 10 இயர்ஸ் யூ கேன் ரீச் அப் டு வைஸ் பிரசிடென்ட். இன்னொரு வழி வந்து மெடிக்கல் ரெப்பாய் இருந்து ஃப்ரம் அதுல இருந்து நீ பிஎம்டி ப்ராடக்ட் மேனேஜ்மென்ட், how the design, the strategy, how to communicate with doctor, product management, export பண்றேன்னு சொல்றோம். அந்த வழியை போனா இன்னும் காஸ்ட் ஆகும். சோ அந்த வழியை ஹெல்த் ஸ்கில் அதிகமா இருக்கும். அதை நீங்க போகலாம். நெக்ஸ்ட் this is entry போகும்போது first as a B.Pharmacy you go for some MNC companies. ஏன்னா அந்த salary structure எல்லாமே நிறைய இருக்கும். there are more research பண்ணி ஒரு பேட்டர்ன் பண்ணி கொடுக்கும். salary உங்களுக்கு higher salary கிடைக்கும். suppose கிடைக்கல next time suppose கிடைக்கல இந்த மாதிரி India also now growing big market and all big company. First 1 or 2 years learn from Indian company, then go for MNC. Always aim for MNC big salary. Next these are South Indian company where Petro, Reddy's or Hyderabad in Chennai, even Coimbatore also we have our senior. Next slide. These are our own alumni, is having own entrepreneurship. Our senior is talking to me. நீங்க வந்து மேலாக ஒர்க் பண்ணி எம்ப்ளாய் பண்ண வச்சுங்க. within 2-3 years learn from you can start your own company. Next. This my second son, how you think in ourselves I want an entrepreneur in pharmaceutical industry. He meta AI, my second son typed meta AI my pharmaceutical in future. This photo came. Then I put it there. Next. Pharma industry இருக்கிறோம். இந்த pharma industry வந்து ஒரு மெடிக்கல் கோர் ஏரியா மாதிரி வந்து நீங்க pharmacyல மருந்து கட் பண்றது கிடையாது. என்டையர் global health system நம்ம தான். எங்க ஹாஸ்பிடல் உதயகுமார் வந்து பெரிய இல்ல அப்போ மாதிரி பெரிய ஹாஸ்பிடல் CEO இருக்காங்க துபாய்ல. அவன் வந்து சாதாரண சலிமெண்ட் வில்லேஜ்ல தமிழ் பஸ் கூட பாருங்க வந்திருக்கான். அவன் இன்னைக்கு CEO. அவனோட வீடியோ வந்து REWIND95 ஒரு யூடியூப் இருக்கு. அதுல போட்டுருக்காங்க. நீங்க அதெல்லாம் பாருங்க. டைம் தரலாம் சொல்ல முடியல. என்டையர் pharma industry நம்ம படிச்சிட்டா நம்ம ஹெல்த் கேர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரி ஃபுல்லா போய் பண்ணணும். நாட் ஒன்லி பண்ணி ஒரு மெடிக்கல் கோயில ஒரு pharmacy மட்டும் இல்ல, மேனுஃபேக்சரிங் டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூஷன் சென்னை அமெரிக்கா தொழில் இருக்காங்கன்னா அவன் வந்து ஒரு டிஸ்ட்ரிபியூஷன் அமெரிக்கால ஆரம்பிச்சிருக்கான். பசுமை pharmacy சென்னை அவருக்கு கம்பைன் பண்ணி சென்னையில இந்தியா முடிச்சு பர்ச்சேஸ் பண்றாரு. இது மாதிரி நம்ம என்டையர் pharma industry நம்ம கோல். அவன் எப்படி நடத்த பாத்தீங்களா? என்டையர் வானமே இருக்குதா? அவன் இந்த pharma industry நம்ம இண்டஸ்ட்ரி தான். அதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்க ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கா அந்த லெகசியை நீங்க மேல போயிருவீங்க. அப்புறம் பழகி போயிடும். நான் வந்து இங்க பேசுறேன்னா நான் வந்து விரும்பி மார்க்கெட்டிங் போறேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இந்த ஃபேமிலி சிச்சுவேஷன் அதெல்லாம் மார்க்கெட்டிங் பண்ண. பட் டைம் எடுத்துனா நிறைய படிக்கிறேன். நிறைய படிச்சீங்கன்னா சம்பளம் அதிகம் கிடைக்கும். உங்களுக்கு படிக்க 300% மார்க்கெட்டிங் அப்ப திருப்பி ஹையர் பண்ணுங்க. ஹையர் எஜுகேஷன் ஹையர் ஏர்னிங். நெக்ஸ்ட் இது ஒரு REWIND95 யூடியூப் சேனல். நான் பேசுறதெல்லாம் புரியலனா நீங்க அதை பார்த்தா எல்லாம் பார்க்கலாம். Thank you.
Thank you, Arsan. Arsan, I'm going to try. Arsan, we tell something about Arsan. Arsan, as he said, he came from a small village background, and our English பேசுறாரு தமிழ் தான் மட்டும் தான் பேசுவான். பட் ஆனா அவங்க கிளாஸ்ல ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரெப்ரசன்டேட்டிவ் ஜாயின் பண்ணது அரசன்.
Join for IB, and also I request all the faculty members to sign also the alumni. Please join.
I think we had a wonderful session. அற்புதமா பண்ணாங்க. இன்ஃபேக்ட் அதை பார்க்க இன்னொரு 1 hour கூட கொடுக்கணும்னு பார்த்தேன் நான். அண்ட் அரசன் பேச்சுக்கு அப்புறம் In fact, it's a model. We had other Civil Ganesh and others, they spoke really well. And whatever the program manager is waiting for the next program that we have. And alumni tea talk to they can proceed. After that, students can join for us for the tea.
Please hurry up. I request all of you to speed up and sign it on the board. Sorry to disturb you. Our trustee has arrived. Kindly auditorium.
ஸ்பெஷல் பிளஸிங்ஸ் டு யூ ஆல். சரியா? அப்பா எப்படி வெறும் ஹார்ட் ஒர்க்கில் தான் வந்திருக்காங்க எவ்வளோ பெருசா. நானும் கண்டிப்பாக நீயும் பண்ண அது மாதிரி என் நம்பர் வாங்கிக்கோ அப்பாட்ட. கொஸ்டின்ஸாக சொல்லுது.
Excuse me, please, all of you move on to the mandap.
We request all the alumni to rush to auditorium, please. All the alumni, faculties, please rush to auditorium. Alumni, rush to auditorium.
Video ತುಂಬ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. Here one the next live you will take there a 10-minute break, okay, then you will change the next live. Thank you everyone. Yeah, within 20 minutes I'll start the next